Discuss cluster A personality disorders. Cluster A personality disorder, which includes paranoid, schizoid, and schizotypal personality disorder. Now, just to be clear, my goal is not to make fun of anyone, God forbid, in these videos. It's just to make the scene more memorable so you remember these disorders. And in fact, psychiatry is a field that I have a strong interest in, and to help, because my heart goes out to such people who suffer. But here we go for the scene. Okay, so we'll start with paranoid personality disorders. We see there's a parrot here with noise on its back, right? There's these speakers on its back for parrot noise, paranoid. Parrot noise for parrot noise. And he's got a magnifying glass, and he's examining the behavior of others and examining others. And that's because in paranoid personality disorder, there's a suspiciousness and a hypervigilance in the actions of others, because there's a fear that others are trying to plot to take advantage. They're always worried about that. They're worried, and they blame others, and there's a pervasive distrust, accusations, and a profound cynical view of the world. There's a cynical view of the world because people are always out to get them. Okay, let's go to schizoid personality disorder. In schizoid, we see this skater over here who is making zigzags, skating zigzags for schizoid, skating zigzags for schizoid, and you see he doesn't have an emotion, right? He doesn't have a face to remind us that, not to make fun, but to remind us that there's a lack of emotional expression. There's a lack of emotional expression, and they find few things pleasurable, and they're content with their social isolation. You see he's he's socially isolated, and he's content with that. He prefers to be alone. It's in contrast to avoidant personality disorder, where they, even though they're aloof, they would prefer to have that connection. We'll see that in a different video. Okay, now let's go to schizotypal. So here's this person skating while typing for schizotypal, and you see he's like a wizard. He thinks he's a wizard for magical thinking. Odd beliefs are magical thinking, where there are illusions, bizarre thoughts in speech. And you see also there that there's this awkward interpersonal relationship, where there's this person over here and he's away from him, and this creates for interpersonal awkwardness. Okay? And people with schizotypal, they're unable to understand how their behavior affects others. He doesn't realize how his behavior is affecting this person. Okay? So that's our scene on cluster A personality disorders. In general, it's described as odd or eccentric, inability to develop meaningful relationships, social relationships. There's no psychosis involved in general, and there's a genetic association with schizophrenia. Okay? A common mnemonic is cluster A is for accusatory, aloof, awkward. Paranoid is for accusatory. Schizoid is for aloof, and schizotypal is for awkward. But I prefer this scene more than that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Take care.